got on the line real quick? Introduce yourself. I said who we got on the line? Introduce yourself. Y'all hear me? Hold on, I got this. Alright. What? I think at this point now, as far as the violence, I think it's a system, it's set up to as though we consume ourselves, right? We made it in style to kill each other. Murder. Like we drive on that murder, killing each other. And I think it's a virus that eventually is going to have us extinct, man. When you really look at it, right? We all know when one person dies, we lose two people, right? We lose one to the streets and one to the system. I mean, one in the streets dead and the other one in the system. Then that affects a family. Then you got a kid without a father, a kid without a mother. Now, their circumstances is a little different than it probably would have been if they would have had that parent in their life. Because you got to think, is this not the gorillas and killers that's getting killed? It's ordinary people walking to the store, pumping gas in their car, going to the market. It's no women. There's no lines. There's no more codes. There's no rules. People do what they want to do. And I think it's out of control. And at this rate, we ain't going to be here. Right. My talking buddy keeps saying, right? So we always rapping about this, about we come in contact with a lot of the guys that's coming in fresh, and we try to like understand their perspective, because we live by a certain way, and we train in a certain type of code that they bring into us. So we watch these little dudes that come through, and it's like they like there's no boundaries, no bounds. Like, it's like anything goes. You know what I'm saying? We trying to figure out, like, how to reach it. You know what I'm saying? We trying to meet them where they at and try to navigate through the system and try to navigate them to a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? But once to do that, we need to understand that perspective beforehand. You know what I'm saying? So, we searching for an answer, like, why these little dudes think like they think. You know what I'm saying? Like, he understand, like, the system and how it's set up and how, you know, the environment can create a certain type of person, you know what I'm saying? Right. He's trying to get to a way to try to heal those wounds that are suffering and try to get them to a different state, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we need a little education on how, you know what I mean, how to reach these little guys. We right here with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all out there, y'all doing y'all part out there, but when they come through here, we got to do our part here. Try to set them back out better than they came in, you know what I'm saying? Correct. We come in contact with them, we try to be positive, we walk in certain light. Like, we real ass niggas, man, we do what we did, we do how we do. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these little kids, they look up to us, they respect our word. So then we try to heal them, set them back, and they come back to our community, better people than what they left we did. But it's also a thing of us trying to figure out how he got the way he had down. So, I mean, that's why I always ask, like, what fuels those type of things that's going on out there? And how can we create a better community to try to, I think some of that stuff is going on. I think we need to work on trying to change it. We don't get to pick our circumstances, right? But we need to work to change them. Because everybody that's coming in there is victims of their circumstances, right? Whether it be poverty. And we absorb that. It's like imagine like a little baby. You see a little baby, he cuss. We know that his parents cuss around him. You know what I'm saying? It's no different. Like, we do what we see, and what we need to do as men, we need to change what we see. I'm going to say something, right? And I know this is not going to be popular opinion, but I'm going to say something, right? Like a year ago, a video went viral online, right? It was this white guy.
And it was a black dude sitting in the car in his neighborhood, right? Of course it wasn't a black neighborhood, right? But this white guy, ran up on him like, yo, what you doing here? And it looked, on the surface, it looked like he may have was being racist. But he was like, nah, like, you're not gonna do this here. Right? So yeah, we could talk race and blah, 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 but no, what we need is more men that's going to stand up, just like that white guy, to the men in our neighborhood and say, no, you're not going to do this here. And we not just that, we can't just say what you're not going to do, but we got to offer solutions. Yo, you only do what you know. It's other stuff that we can do, but we don't even look at life, we don't even see ourselves past 20, 25. When I was young, it was a big thing to make it to 18. So you got to think about that when you guys was on the streets, it's that on steroids now. And then not only that, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Right. All these little dudes out of state books, right? And we like another dude say we don't know nobody and we out there. We find it. We like out there trying to take over other dudes' blocks, right? Yes. And then now I think about it, I'm like, damn, like how stupid was I, right? I'm in another dude's face, and I'm like trying to make it home for me. Right. But at the same time, the dudes I had with me, we wasn't on no stupid stuff like they on now. It's like everybody want to be gangsters. It's like nobody want to be like an honorable man. Though. Yeah. So it's like, you need a guidance. So I think it's a guidance, right? I blame a lot of like older brothers, like on my age, right? Because a lot of them get out there trying to use these little kids. They do. Instead of trying to like educate them, they trying to like, look, yo, do this, yo, do that, yo, do this. Because the thing like this, right? They want a lot of dudes to stay uneducated. Right. I don't want you to smart enough if I'm trying to use you. I need you to stay on my foot. You know what I'm saying? So nobody is trying to like educate you. This little dude just came on my head, right? Shorty probably like 18. Shorty got devil like 60. He don't even have a clue though. Right. Like he walking around here smiling, he in the gym playing basketball all day. He don't even understand what's in store. He haven't even been like up 2 years yet. Right. Another little kid on my head. Shorty got like less than 60. He ain't got fucking 2 years in. Another little kid got 3 years in. But all of them is like on the same page. Right. It's like none of them even thinking about home. It's like they here, they just feel like fucking we gonna do the time. So I'm saying, damn, Shorty, how can you do life? Like you need to be getting these groups. You have 60 seconds remaining. And trying to get home. Look, that's my phone. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna call back. I got this phone. I'm gonna call right back. So all right. We'll be waiting for you. You still there? Yeah. Okay. You got the mic. To add on to what he said, though, you're absolutely right. Think about a young dude, 18. He ain't even processing life yet. He ain't even begin to live. A lot of times, man, we already hang ourselves before we get started. And like what Vic said, when it comes to us using the young guys, it became a thing, a trend to say, oh, he my shooter. He my shooter. So now all the young dudes lining up to be the older guy's shooter. You know what I mean? Just throwing their lives away. Man, it's definitely an epidemic. And you know what else? Now out here we got the internet. And people don't make music. People don't just listen to music, they watch music. So now is a thing where we all like mimic each other. So one guy, it starts with a gun in the dip. Then it starts with guns in the hand. Oh, they think they the only ones that got guns, and now the daggone videos is guns waving around, machine guns, everything, blah, blah, blah. And guess who's seeing that? The younger kids. Now it's a thing. That's a part of it. And not only that. Exactly. Exactly. No, that's even the slang. My dummy. Come here, dummy. And that's what they mean by dumbing out.
Well, you know, I just came home, Wes. When I came home, I came from in there with you, Wes. So I seen firsthand what the streets were producing. But when I'm out here, it's much worse. The internet raising these kids.
Yeah.
When we was home, Wes, we always on our P's and Q's. We looking around, making sure who next to us. Everybody got their heads in the phones. Yeah. Like, and they quoting the latest rap lyrics. And like this was up. I was down on North from 10 a couple days ago, coming off the subway, and I heard a guy kicking knowledge, and so I stopped. He said, "What's the difference between a fool and a dummy?" And he was talking to the young kids out there. They laughing. He said, "If somebody tell me what's the difference between a fool and a dummy, I'll give you $20." Nobody stepped up to say anything because they don't know the difference between a fool and a dummy because they all live the same life. They talking the same language. Man, it's unreal. It scares me. And I was in there with killers and drug dealers. I come out here around these kids, I'm having a nervous breakdown. These kids moving unruly.
They what you call demons.
Yeah, they move unruly. I had a nervous breakdown in a jeans store because somebody got close to me, and he ain't even conscious that he close to me.
Right.
Like it's a whole nother world. It's messed up. Like, but we got like you said, we got to find a solution.
I've talked to a lot of motherfuckers, right? And like motherfuckers think like they can do whatever the fuck they want to do with no consequences. And if a consequence comes, it's like fuck you. You see what I'm saying? Like it's like no restrictions on anything. Like the motherfuckers out there say like fucking just do whatever they feel like doing. Say what they want to say, and like it's supposed to be accepted. You see what I'm saying? And the only way to stop that is they mind is to violence. Like the motherfuckers they come out, they want to kill. You see what I'm saying? They want to hit this, the niggas crazy. You see what I'm saying? You want to kill the niggas with the word. You see what I'm saying? Like they ain't smack you, they ain't beat you, they ain't do nothing. But say something about you on. Well, I ain't even saying he picky type thing.
But do you think we need to start valuing ourselves more? I think it boils down to how we see ourselves. We see ourselves the same way we are portrayed. You see what I'm saying? And we gotta start seeing ourselves like humans, yo. We don't see ourselves as humans. We see everybody else except ourselves as human.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's so easy for us to kill each other.
It's lack of value of in respect of who we are and who our parents was and what they fought for. Most kids don't even know what their parents fought. When we was inside, we used to tell the little kids, yo, we fought to come out late. We fought to, but they ain't care. They move like crazy. When I come out here, they moving the same way.